Time to start this sucker. Hello everyone, and welcome to Geek Chef Gaming. I am your host today, Chris the Geek Chef Tracy, and I'm here to bring you the first installment of what I hope to be a weekly series of Monday Night Blood Bowl. For those of you who aren't aware or haven't seen me play this game before, Blood Bowl is essentially American football, but with fantasy races and a strong emphasis on playing dirty. So there's rules and mechanics for things such as bribing the ref, hiring a wizard to rain fireballs and lightning onto your opponents, what happens when a player actually runs around with a chainsaw, etc. And I've got quite a few teams on here. I'm just going to be doing random games for this for the most part. We'll see how things go from here, and if I get some audience participation, I'll probably try to do something a bit more serious. But let's get this going. I've turned off the commentators because they can be a little distracting. Simply because it takes about an hour or so to get through a game, and they only have so many lines of a dialogue, so unless you want to keep hearing the same flavor text over and over again, it gets old fast. 19 seconds. Let's see if I can't get my standard teams. Nope. Okay. Amazon versus High Elf. This should be a balanced match. Elves are the... if you want to play Blood Bowl like real football, elves are the way to go. High Elves, their gimmick is high armor, but they don't start out with many skills, so this actually favors me. A catcher with plus agility. Okay, that kind of needs to die, but no blitzers. That's kind of interesting. Okay. My Amazons, on the other hand, are, they're all basically the same unit, but they have slightly different skills, and they're played more like a rugby team. I have 2 guard, blitzers and a mighty blow blitzer, so I'm much bashier. I'm a lot slower than he is, but I am but I want to get into his face and just start creaming him. But I'm going to have to worry about positioning because I'm so much slower than he is. But this should be a even match, because without his block, him trying to take down my blitzers is going to be a pain in the ass, and I have so much dodge, him trying to hit anyone's going to be tough. Dodge lets me re-roll any failed dodge attempt, and it also makes me immune to the knockdown effects of the defender's stumbles result, also known as the push pow. Get that up. I'm on defense. No, I don't want the blitzers on the line. I'm going to need these guys for support, most likely. You go there. I'm on defense, so I set up my players first. There, that should be a decent enough setup. It's not quite as good in the back here in the center, but he's going to have to fight his way through the middle if he wants to get through that, and these elves aren't made for fighting. They're made for scoring. But this is my target here. This is going to be the most annoying piece he has by far, because agility is probably the most important stat in Blood Bowl. with it, he can basically do just about everything on a roll of a 2 on a 6-sided die. 2 or greater, I should say. So, very, very good odds at just doing what he wants. But he's going to have a hard time tying me down because I'm arguably more dodgy than he is. Because a 3+ roll with an automatic reroll is statistically better odds than a 2+ roll on a d6. Perfect defense. Interesting. Put these down here. That catcher can go there. And you can go here in case he wants to try to do something fancy. But he's going to have a 4-up time to catch that ball now. And he nailed it. The problem with those catchers is they're a lot faster than me, so it's going to be annoying for him to catch up if he gets really behind me. That's why I put these guys back over here. If he tries pushing through, these guys are here. If he tries going around, he can't go that far, but it looks like he's going to blitz here. But yeah, it forces him to use up a lot of his stuff. Okay, that's fine. He can't knock me over because that's a defender stumbles. I'll use dodge, and he just shoves me. The weaknesses of Amazons are their relatively low movement and the fact the entire team is armor 7. So I've got basically no armor. His lack of block is paying off right now. If he's going to focus on punching me, that's fine, but he's going to have a that's going to eat up all these guys, so he's going to either have to run back with the ball, which is quite doable. Yeah, or run to the side, that's fine. Now what's he going to do with these guys? Okay. Dodge is paying off. Holy fuck. Okay, he's got a 2-die here. Really lucky that no one's got knocked over yet. And yep, there's the POW. But that's his entire team. was a bit risky on my part, but kinda worked. You move here. You move there. You... Whoop. Wrong button. I've been doing some Blood Bowl 1, so... Shove you here. No follow. Reroll that. Because that would have ended my turn. You go straight. No. You go there. You go there. There we go. I'll have to work to go for it here. You could try pushing through, but those are linemen. I don't mind it if they get the ball. Now he's got a nice hole. You can just run through here. Dodge works again. Hardly anyone's rolling POWs. He can't block. Okay, he can block that way. So 2 assists to my 1. But what's he going to do with the ball? He's probably going to hold back for a while now and just focus on elf passing. I'll need to use my catchers as a intercept attempt. It's unlikely, but oh, that sucks. And armor's broken. Just a stun. He's already blitzed, so that's an unusual choice of positioning. Is he trying to lock down my guard piece? Vanity pass. That's fine. I can surf here if he doesn't dodge out, which he will. What's he gonna do? That is a guard piece, so I got an assist on all of these if I want to blitz here. But the question is, do I want to? That's a 4-up dodge here. That's a 75% chance of success due to the fact that I have dodge, and I got a solid 1 die. That is an interesting choice. Kind of pen these guys in a little. And you can go here. You go here. I need a safety back here. I should have did that the other way around, so... But unfortunately, I screwed it up. That means you have to go here. Well, I'm good with shoving you. And that's everyone I care to move. Okay, he's gonna blitz here most likely. Unless he places here. But I got sidestep, so he can't put me on the sideline and risk me getting shoved into the crowd. This is most likely where his blitz is going to be, unless he chooses to dodge away, which he can easily do. It depends on where he's going to attack. If he blitzes here, I'm fine. That means he's going to dodge here. That's the reroll used. And he's got the POW. That's his reroll used, so... What's he going to do now? That's a 2-die block there. But if he rolls a 1 anywhere, he's screwed because he's already used his reroll. And that will instantly end his turn. So he's in a bit of a risky spot. Odds aren't against him, but they aren't super great either. I don't know why he based here if he's going to attempt the pass, because it's still a 6-up intercept. My catchers are over here, so... Okay, he's handing off. That's a reroll on the catch, if he does roll a 1. Didn't need to. Okay, where is he going? He's positioning because he doesn't need to roll dice just to move. It's another 1 die. If I can just dodge out there, that's doable. Another vanity pass. Okay. That doesn't really do much to help his chances. I got dodge. He's got another 2-die block from this dude. And we'll see what happens. And there's the POW. Not surprising. I've been letting him get a shit ton of blocks in. Okay, how bad? Yeah, that is an apothecary. Oh, that sucks. That's a permanent injury. Good. Now you're... Well, he... Okay, that's good for me. Oh, that's put me in a better position than I was. He can still clear off this piece. I have a sidestepper next to the ball, so I'll make sure he always has a tackle zone on it. We're both down a player, but I have a reserve. He's used as apothecary, so any injuries he takes from now on must stay. Well, he could clear both of them off. Well, he can if he knocks down my sidestepper. Oh, I got dodge. Yep, that's gonna hurt. Okay, just a knockout. But he just used his blitz, so this piece is now going to be stuck there. Is he going to try the 3-up pickup with this catcher here? Or this lineman? Well, that lineman needs to do a 2-up dodge, so this one would probably be safer, but it uses up all of its movement. His safest option would be run down here, pick it up, hand off, and then just book. That would have guaranteed him the score. But he's trying to stall, so we'll see what happens here. I do have a guard piece, so I could try to move the guard piece here, blitz him onto the ball, hope the ball scatters out, and see what happens there. Oh, I can't. That dude's there. Okay, move him here. Move them there. Blitz up at the... Yeah, that'd be my best bet. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I can do that with my blitzer. So the thrower gets moved here. You blitz. That's fine. Fuck! I was gonna block him off there. Stay. That would have forced him to worry about the side stepper, but it's not a critical failure just yet. I've pulled off stranger plays in this, especially as L's, because this is a 3-up, 3-up, 3-up. It's a 3-up, 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 2-up. Okay. Now is he going to punch here or punch here? That's the question. Because he could just flood this area with tackle zones to the point where I'm away from the ball. Okay, that's very good for me. That scatter wasn't too horrible either. That's your safest option. I can easily surf you from there, dude. You sure you want to do that? Because it's 3-up dodge. And boom, 1 die out. Okay, that's more doable for you. Going for the blitzer. Okay, not horrible. Does my armor hold is the question. It does not, and that's a knockout. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the 1 die there. I could just fail the dodge here and hope it scatters out. The odds aren't horrible. Because I'm definitely not picking it up there unless I roll double 6s. Okay, he ran out of time. Unless he attempts to pick up. What did I roll on that? A 3 into a 1, yeah. These have a 50% chance of returning. That one's out. But I need to remove more of his players, but I don't think that's going to happen. Well, it was worth the risk. I can't stop the touchdown now. Is he going to stall it out, or is he just going to score? If he scores, it's actually more beneficial to me, because that would give me 2 opportunities for these 2 to wake up in the next couple of turns. I think I'm going to get that anyway, since he started, because I kicked off to him, so on the last turn of the half. But at least it reduces my chances of actually getting the ball. Come on, Snake Eye. Nope. He did roll 1-1, but he didn't roll 2. Is he gonna foul here? It's just a line woman, but okay. Okay, you're blitzing there. Interesting choice. Yep, that was a misclick. Ah, that misclick cost me. Because I would have had the 6 here, and and 6s are treated as POWs. Is he going to walk it in, or is he going to try stalling for another turn? That's the question. It'll be extremely difficult for Amazons to score in one turn, as they lack really the movement for it, and I don't have any frenzy, so I can't, chain pushing is not going to be possible. Are you going to take the turnover? Okay, he's not taking the turnover. I would have. He secured the touchdown because this guy can't really... Well, I can with 2 GFIs, but I would have did it so I wouldn't have to worry about... That's... Yeah, might as well reroll. You only have 2 turns and 2 rerolls. Okay, let's see if my knockouts come back. My blitzer comes back. Alright. That means it's a 50% shot on this one. I have 2 turns, so I'm gonna have to shotgun this if I want to make the equalizer by halftime. I have the pieces for it, but can I actually pull it off is the question. He's got a full team. I'm down by 1. So, let's see what happens here. If I can get an injury, that would be very helpful. You go here. Put my catchers on the LOS. Because I'm going to need all the fucking points of movement I can manage. Put you center. Keep the rest like they are. You'll be here just in case if it's a deep kick and I need a hand off. High kick. The foul is tempting, but I don't have the manpower to risk it, unfortunately. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. This is about as far back as he can reach. So I'll go here. Set you up here, because that's a catcher. should have put her back one more space here. Where's the blitz? That's the question. That is the almighty question of where is the blitz. Okay, let's see. Roll. Not enough to knock me down. Unless he takes the bolt down here. Okay, this is annoying. Now how am I going to do this? You're in scoring position, you're in scoring position. 1, 2, 3. One, two. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as far as I can go. Can do a pass and then do a handoff. And that is in handoff range. No! No! Fuck! I would have I would have failed the pickup. And my dangerous blitzer didn't wake up, so this is gonna hurt. He fucking misclicked. It wouldn't have worked either way because of the sheer volume of ones. Okay, let's see what happens. You could, no. He's got a 1-die block here. I don't think he can make it a 2. If he could blitz this corner if he wanted to. We're down to an even amount of players now, thanks to that knockout. Okay, he's blitzing there. That's fine by me. He's gonna block here when he's done positioning. Yep, just shoves, that's fine. I've been giving him way too many blocks, but it is what it is. Okay, I move the thrower up here, block here. What am I gonna do with the ball? Could move her here. Interesting. Let's see how this block goes. Worked. I'll go bold here. In Blodge we trust. Ball's somewhat secure, but they can easily get a 2-die block on it with the catcher. I do have Blodge, and they don't have any block or tackle. So there's that. And I am in scoring position. And the The ball's going to probably end up in at least one tackle zone if it is knocked loose. So it's going to be knocked here. That's a reroll from him. He's going to shove me here, most likely. Oh, there. Interesting choice. I'm going to move here. If I move here, then what? That just cancels out all tackle zones. I could then do a 1-die. If I do that, he gets knocked here. If I blitz him here. I couldn't delay any longer than I did. Not to mention being down forced me to score early. My last blitzer's back, his knockout's back, so we are even on players. Who got fame? I did, so if it's hopefully it'll be something drastic that will take advantage of it, like a rock killing his plus agility piece, or a pitch invasion. I would be happy with a reroll. Oh, shit. That actually works to his advantage. That gives him more time to win. Kick is relatively short, which isn't a bad thing. Might get rid of her, but I just think she just lost apothecary access. She's niggled, so any further injuries will be complicated. He'll shove here so he can block again. He'll block here, shove to here. Okay, that's a knockdown on that one. Where to? That's fine, it's just a line woman. Shove here, most likely. Okay. Then the thrower goes pick it up. Okay. And to shove here, so you can keep blocking. That lineman's doing work. Tied up half his damn team. He might just frustratingly take the bolt down here. Oh, fuck, that was a misclick. That wouldn't have changed anything, and I realized that as soon as I clicked. Now he's got a big ass hole over here. Roll a one. He'll block here, and then most likely block up to shove him away, and then run this one down. Oh, yeah. Is it going to be a pass or a handoff? Handoff. Well, it's one less SPP, I guess. Okay, she goes down. That's fine. He can get a sideline cage here, or he could push down the middle. There's just no good spot to position. You can get 2 die with this. Well, that's a 1 die. That's a 1 die. He'll probably shove her here. Oh. Neither side is rolling a lot of 1s. Unfortunately, he needs anything but a 1. He'll shove here so he can get a second block. But that actually works in my favor. Especially if that happens. Even more so if that happens. If I shove him here, he goes here. That's a 1 die on the ball carrier. Not if that happens, but that's good enough. Dodge worked. Now I have a 2 die on the ball carrier. Good enough. Perfect! That plus agility piece is now out for the rest of the game. Shame it wasn't anything worse. He can recover the ball, but he can't really move it. I have too many tackle zones. Will he go for the power, or will he try for the surf? He's going for the surf. Can't blame him, it's a guard piece. He's down 2, I'm down 1. His reroll's been spent. Let's see more both downs. He might rage quit at this point. I will not follow. You stand up. I will hand off here. Should I even hand off? That's a 4+. That's a coin toss. What happens if I fail? He'll scatter here. The catcher's here, so it's not likely to get to him. Unless it scatters twice. So it'll probably end up in this area. What would happen then? This is what I need to do to win, though. Fuck! Yep, he rolled the 6. I may have just lost this now. What did I roll in the catch? A 1, yeah. A punting it wouldn't have worked. Then with the catcher, there was no way I was going to recover it if I did punt it. So this might very well be a draw. We're both out of rerolls, so the first bad roll, the first one he rolls, or Dub Skull, he's out of here. That's a 2-die block there, but I doubt he's going to do it with the ball carrier. Now he has to block with the ball carrier. Move that here. Okay. Yep. There's always that. Well, if I was going to fail, that was probably the best point to do so. if I would have blocked here, this piece would have gone down. And left a hole here for him to dodge through. Because now, with the exception of his catchers, his speed matches my own. He might throw over here because he has the agility to do so, but he's going to have a little bit of difficulty getting a defensive formation there because all these pieces here are in range to mess with his catcher. Of course, if I would have did it with this piece, it would have not been a turnover at all. But I couldn't risk it just being pushes and clogging this area up when I could have gotten an easy one-die blitz on the ball. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He can probably get it down to here. And that's a 3-up pass. Okay. This is the only piece he has in scoring position, unless he wants to do some crazy-ass dodging. You should have followed. That would have been a 3-up, 2-up. But this forces my blitz here if I want to tie. I don't think I can get to the ball as things are now. I'm going to have to bury this guy in tackle zones as well. And of course he would... I could always attempt the 1-die through a 4-up, which might not be the worst move here, but it wouldn't stop from passing or handing off because I have no way of securing that ball. I could always just bury him in tackle zones, because that's an effective anti-throw measure. That's probably my best option, just bury him in tackle zones. Oh well, it was a rookie catcher. That's not too bad of a loss. But this makes it, this his best pass attempt, because this is a 4-up, this is a 3-up. So that's a 75% chance, this is about a 60% chance. Okay, now it's definitely going to go to him. Hopefully he fumbles it. Catch skill fired, so he got it. Yeah, elves. That's all I can say. Elves. Okay, let's take a look at my winnings. 3, that's okay. I can buy back that catcher if I want to. My linewoman leveled from the MVP. Had slightly more armor breaks than he did. Let's take a look at the statistics. Barely had the ball. He basically carried it the entire game. He had more blocks than me, which is not surprising, but we both allowed a fair number of them. SPP, pretty good number here, but so did he. He got a pretty good amount as well. And let's look at the total die rolls. Armor held up a bit lower than expected. Injury, that's a little high. At half the time my armor broke, I got hurt. Catch was crap. Pickups were on point. Passing was good. I'd say that's about average, because I did a fair amount of 4+ dodges there. Should be maybe a little higher because I have the dodge skill, but yeah. Wake ups were kind of okay. Go for it's were kind of okay. Relatively even spread. More ones than I would like to see, but overall, not too horrible there. The block dice for me. Holy crap, that's a shit ton of dub skulls. But I had more blocks, so I was able to get some leverage out of it. But let's take a look at him. Yeah, 12. This was the only thing he can use to knock me down, effectively. Although he did use a couple of those, but you don't usually choose this. So, yeah. 3 injuries from 12 of those. That's not too horrible, although I think one of them was self-inflicted. And his D6... Yeah, no wonder. No fucking wonder. Look at that. He barely failed anything. His catches were surprisingly low, but his catch skill probably made up for it. Dodging, almost perfect. Going for it, about average. Armor held up really well. Injury, fairly low. So yeah, the dice were basically in his favor, and well, it was a pretty close match. It came down to who got the better dice, and if you get a D6 lineup like this in your elves, you're probably winning. It's unless you take massive casualties, this is what your dice should look like as elves, and you're going to win. His block dice, on the other hand, bit more varied. Dodge saved my ass. Yep, it just came down to who had the better dice, and he positioned okay and did fairly well. But it's, in the end, elves are gonna elf, and that's what happened. Well, I'm going to quickly back out of this for YouTube purposes, and I will restart the stream in about a minute.